And I'm Jack Kayser, and I got next.
You next up and you ain't been on SportsLifeTalk. Like, what are you doing? Hey, you better hit him up. Look, you breaking next and you up next. Kings and queens go hard. Rising star on the big scene, make them know who you are. You don't break a sweat, don't settle for less. They put you through that test, your resume that flex. Who got next? Who got next? SLT, ready, set, go. Who got next? Who got next? Living my dreams and all your goals. Who got next? Who got next? You can ask B. Jones or head coach. Who got next? Who got next? You next up, so here's my vote. Chill.
SLT Nation! Welcome back to another fire episode of Sports Life Talks. You got next, a platform that gives exposure to the voices of tomorrow. That's right. We're talking to rising stars in our communities who are doing big things and accomplishing big dreams. And today, man, big things come in small packages, ladies and gentlemen. We got probably one of the I'm telling you, we got a monster in the building, ladies and gentlemen. This kid is a absolute dynamite sensation on the football field, coming out of powerhouse in Austin, Westlake, running back, 6A state champion, Class 6A district MVP, two-time All-State, and the recent Army commit, Jack Kayser. Welcome to the building. How you doing today, Jack?
I'm good. Thank you for having me.
Hey, Flash and Jack, man, we super excited to have you, brother. Dog, you are the absolute truth, man. I can't believe what I saw. I'm super excited about having you on the show. We're about to tell your story, and we're about to do it big. I am your host, the mouth of the South B. Jones, the OG, all things Louisiana. Mr. Yee is in the building. I'm rocking alongside my brother from another mother, my partner in crime, the Quiet Storm. Head coach KT. Kev, how you feeling today, man?
I'm feeling good, B. Jones. It's a Sunday, so it's all about football. I know he's normally on Friday nights, but it's a football Sunday, B. Jones. Let's go.
It feels like a football Sunday too, KT. I got to give you credit for that one. Good call out, man. Listen, Jack, before we get to your amazing story, brother, we got to pay the bills, all right? And by paying the bills, what I mean is we talking to y'all out there who are watching this show, who's doing their homework or who are kicking back on the couch. We need y'all to show us some love. That's right. You help us pay the bills, and not through financial means, none of that. All we need you to do is a big favor that could go a long way. And smash that subscribe button. You hear me? We need you to like, smash, and follow. Do all of those things that y'all hear all those other social media influencers say, because that's how we can continue to grow this platform and to keep this thing going, so we keep finding amazing talent and telling these stories, y'all. So on the count of 3, Austin, Westlake, we need y'all to do it like you're new to it. You hear me? Here we go. Jack, your folks gonna rock with us?
Yeah, for sure.
All right, here we go. Kevin, I don't even know what a chaparral is, but Chaparral Nation, let's go. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Welcome to the Sports Life Talk family. That's right. We don't do fans. We don't do followers. We only do family right now. So if you smash that subscribe button, leave it in the comments. Let us know that you are now part of the Sports Life Talk family, so we can give you a proper introduction and send you our love. All right, KT, you ready for this, man?
Oh, man, I stay ready. Let's go.
All right, Jack, is you ready? Is you ready for the Sports Life Talk initiation, man? You got some heat?
I'm ready.
Let's go.
To initiate you into the SLT family, you got to give us your top 5 music artists.
Yeah, go Lil Durk, Lil Baby, No Cap, Ryla Rodriguez, and then probably Drake.
He threw something new in there. I ain't never heard of Ryla Rodriguez. I heard of them other rappers and
You heard of the other one. So tell us a little bit about Riley.
He's from Alabama, I think. Yeah, he signed a Lil Baby. I think.
Okay.
Good songs.
Okay, so it's pretty much another another version of Lil Baby / Lil Durk, all of that good stuff. Okay. All
right, Jack. We like to rank everybody's top 5, and the highest you can get is 5. But B. Jones, can you give me those 3 accolades that you said about him earlier again?
Man, he's district MVP. He All-State twice, and they won the 6A state championship.
So B. Jones, there's no way with those accomplishments, that I can give anything less than 5.
Okay.
I don't think I can give him anything less than 7. You know what we're gonna do for Jack?
What you doing, man?
We're gonna give him 10 for his top 5. And that's more of your accomplishments. We don't really listen to all the music you listen to, but man,
wait a minute.
hold up, no cap. He said no cap is one of his people, so stop capping. So stop capping. All right, Jack, who is your favorite superhero and why?
Favorite superhero? Shoot, I'd probably say Batman. Just because I rock with the movies, and then I kind of like how he doesn't have powers. It's all just like.
Wait a minute, Jack. Come on. He just like you. He a normal man with extraordinary power. This man is a billionaire. He got all the money in the world. This man is literally an Egyptian king compared to all us the other Americans, man. That's a superpower for real.
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah, he definitely got all the technology and stuff. But yeah, I don't know. I rock with the movies though.
I do too, man.
Yeah. All right, Bruce Wayne. Since every good superhero needs their own theme music, what would your theme song be?
My theme song probably be. Well, I'm gonna switch it up from the rappers I said. I'm gonna say something country. So probably The Way I Talk by Morgan Wallen. My theme song.
Oh, Kevin, that is a heater. I've heard it. I just literally heard that song like a week ago because somebody else said Morgan Wallen, and I went listening to it. So I can't sing it though. Sing it for me, man. Can you sing it?
I can't.
Oh,
good, Jack. He tried to trap you to do that. He tried to trick you, so I'm glad you didn't fall for that. All right, so what is something that football has taught you that you can use when you're not on the field?
Probably just how to be there for people and how to stick by people when stuff isn't easy. Because I mean, when you're down in the game, you gotta rock with your team, like no matter how they're playing, or who's to blame or whatever. But I think that's something you could use outside of football. It's just like it's not always gonna be easy, but you gotta stick with your people, stick with your family and friends.
So, man, we know that football, it's like pretty much a year-round sport right now. So how do you manage your time between school, then you got to practice and work out, and then you got to actually play the games?
Yeah. I really say that, I mean, all our practices are in the morning during the season and summer workouts. So, I try to get good rest. I try to finish all my homework and stuff before 7 so I can relax, and then I'll be in bed by like 9 so I can get good sleep. But I think it's all about just rest, because whenever I'm rested, I feel like I can do stuff. But if I go to bed late, then I get off schedule.
All right, so if we were to ask your best friend to describe you, what do you think they would say?
I think I'm pretty laid back, I feel like, but I feel like I'm a pretty good friend and I'll be there for people. So I feel like they describe me as that, but just pretty laid back. Just don't do a lot of it. Just chill.
All right, so this is probably the most important question in the initiation. B. Jones and I, we love to eat and we love to travel too. So we're going to come down there to Austin to watch you play.
Yeah.
What is that one go-to food spot that we just got to go to that gets Jack's stamp of approval?
You got to go to Taco Shack. It's only in Austin. I think only in Austin. You got to go to Taco Shack.
What's that go-to meal that you're getting? What do we need to get?
3 beef fajitas, just straight. You get salsa too. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell him I'm gonna pull up at the Taco Shack. Let me get that JK pack, please.
Yeah.
Let me get that JK pack. They're gonna be like, what is that? You know what I need, baby. Come on now. Lace me down. 3 beef fajitas. Come on, man.
Yeah.
If you hit that subscribe button or thinking about doing so, please do. Leave us your top 5 music artists, your theme song, and your favorite superhero in the comments. And finally, go to our website, yougotnext.com, to learn about us and the rest of our family members from our YGN Series. So now allow me to turn it over to B. Jones as we learn more about our newest family member, Jack K, to the show.
All right, Jack, man, welcome to the family, bro. Welcome to the family. We super excited about having you you're on the program. We're gonna get to the hoodie in a second, man. We got you. We see you rocking your Army gear, looking all fresh. We got the 33 jersey in the background. Okay. My guy got some heat. Well, let's talk about it today, man. Let's take them back to the beginning of your story, Jack. Man, when did you start playing football, or when did you fall in love with the game?
I started playing football. First flag football game was I was 4 years old, and then I remember in 2nd grade, I begged my dad and mom to let me play tackle, and I had a good friend at the time, and his parents were going to let him do it, so then I started playing tackle football in 2nd grade.
Now, let me ask you this question, Jack. And I know some people out there are gonna be like, "Man, he talking about his height. He talking about his size." I'm gonna point out your size this episode, and it's a reason why I'm gonna do it, man. And it's not to make it seem like diminutive, but it's to show how. Because when people see, because they see the size on the numbers, they like, "Oh, you're a little guy," and then they watch a highlight film, bro. You play like you Brandon Jacobs. You play like you Derrick Henry or somebody. You out there stiff arming and busting through tackles. So to me, that means it's a dog in there, right? You a warrior like any other because you step onto the field and you do things that I haven't seen from a lot of other players who have more natural abilities or natural body types. But with that being said, were you always kind of the small kid in the group?
Yeah. I was always, not the biggest person, not the biggest player, but yeah, I feel like I got stuff to make up for it though, so it doesn't define me or anything. But I feel like height. I've always felt height doesn't matter in football, especially running back. But
hey, it surely don't. We've seen. It was a kid just drafted to the Cowboys. Kevin, you probably know his name. He was a small back, Deuce Vaughn, and he was super explosive. He gave somebody the blues in the Big 12 championship game. I mean, he ate Baylor up. I think it was Baylor, wasn't it? Well, I can't remember exactly who it was, but it was, we'll talk about it later. I can't remember who it was, but he gave somebody the blues in the Big 12 championship game. So I know for a fact it ain't the size, it's the heart, man. So now you're from Austin. Austin Westlake is a premier program. We're talking about the Drew Breeses, the Nick Foles, excuse me. We talking about, what is that, Sam Ehlinger? And didn't he come from there as well? So we're talking about a history of putting out giants, Hall of Fame caliber players out of this program, man. Now, when in Austin, do they start y'all playing together as a young age, or how does all that work down at Westlake?
Well, when I started playing tackle, I lived in another part of Austin, so I played against Westlake. But in 6th grade, I moved to Westlake, and we played against. I'm playing with the same guys I'm playing with now, so for about 6 years now. So I think they probably played together for like 10 years.
Now, playing that long, do you guys do y'all hold each other accountable the same, or is it just, are y'all really close? What is that dynamic on the football field and off the field? I'm talking like 7 to 8 years. You said some of those guys been playing together for 10 years. That's like family. I mean, I'm pretty sure y'all can fight and get over that. Like, oh man, get up, bro, let's go. You know what I'm saying? So what is that dynamic like amongst the football players? Yeah,
I mean, we're all best friends, really. All my best friends play football. And it's not even, I mean, there could be different cliques and groups and on a team, obviously, but I mean, I think what we do a good job is, like, we're all brothers, really. Like, we have each other's back. I could not even talk to you, but you're on my team. I feel like I have your back if I see you and you need something. So,
man, well, you guys, do you guys feel that pressure on y'all, knowing that it's a legacy to be upheld? And like literally, you don't have to know much about football to know when you see that chaps on that jersey, it's about to be some hell raised, right? I mean, I lived in Louisiana and I knew about Austin Westlake. That's how real it was, man. So, do you guys feel that pressure of performance to keep that name in the headlines?
Yeah, I wouldn't call it pressure. I feel like it's just a blessing to have, like, to be. I mean, I inherited, like, all of us came up. It was a great program when we started, and I feel like it's kind of our duty, like. We got to do it. It's not really pressure to just uphold the standard, keep winning games. But I think it's just a blessing. It's not really pressure.
So now you the small kid in the crew. You moved in. So this is the second obstacle you got. So now, how did you earn the respect of these guys to know that you was gonna go out there and lay it all down on the football field?
Yeah, my sophomore year, actually, I started on JV for the first 2 games, and then they pulled me up. And then by the end of the season, I was the starter. So I just stayed quiet, put my head down, and kept working. I feel like in football, you try to make plays, and people will like you, you know?
No, you make plays. You make plays, my guy. Hey, y'all got to go check out this kid's. I'm telling you, this package, this highlight reel is unreal, man. So before the show, I compared you to Darren Sproles, who was one of my favorite players. He played with the Saints, so that's obviously why. And then you got Deuce Vaughn, who Kevin was just talking about. Who do you feel like you emulate? Who do you look at in the NFL or in college football and you say, man, that's a player that I strive to be like?
I think Deuce Vaughn, he's actually from Austin too. So, I mean, I've seen his film. I've seen his high school film. I feel like I play a lot like him. I mean, I try to. He's really good. And then I think, like, I play a lot like Austin Eckler, who plays for the Chargers.
Oh, that's a good player comp. I hate player comps, to be honest with you, but I like that player comparison, man. Austin Eckler. So let's talk about it, man. It's third and 3. They finna get a ball to number 33. How do you want it? Do you want it on a draw screen? I mean, do you want it on a draw? Do you want it on a screen? What we doing on this play? Because I seen you package. You can do a little bit of everything, man. You choose different ways.
Yeah, I like the ball in space, really. So I mean, I feel like if I just give me a 1-on-1 outside, I feel like I'd rather go 1-on-1 against like a corner than like a linebacker. Give me a screen or something.
Man, do they underestimate you? Let's just be real, Jack. Do they take you for granted until by the second quarter? They ain't taking you for granted no more. You got 115 yards on them in the first quarter and a touchdown. They like, oh, that real. But do they take you for a joke while y'all doing warm ups and stuff like that?
I feel like my sophomore year. I mean, I started for the last part of the season, but I mean, I had Cade Klubnik, who's a starter at Clemson now at quarterback, and then Jaden Greathouse, who's at Notre Dame, and then Keegan Goodbeck at Kansas, and then like a bunch of really good players. So it's like I wasn't really the main focus of anybody's scout team, obviously, because I was a sophomore. But I feel like, yeah, I'm against Lake Travis, which was the first game I really started. I guarantee they didn't scout me, but I had like 400 all-purpose by the end of the game. So I feel like, yeah, I earned people's respect. In my junior year, I feel like they respect me a little bit more, especially in the Austin area.
What about your speed? Your speed was very underrated. I had to go back and watch a couple of them plays twice because you were eating up angles. I mean, you was accelerating and juice. I mean, the juice. It was almost like on Madden. You play Madden when you hold the little the turbo button. It was like you was running with the turbo button being down, man. What are your speed accolades right now? What are you running right now, speed wise?
I ran relays. I run track, and then on my fastest sport I ever run, 4.6. So I mean, I feel like I'm more quick, and I've never really like thought like off the field speed matter. Like I feel like you just gotta be football fast. That's just how I feel. I mean, I don't know.
I like this kid, KT. I like this, bro. You don't understand, Jack. You got me. This is Kevin was right. This is a football Sunday. We are talking some football on this thing, man. Now, have you ever sat back and just looked at your highlight film, Jack?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, whenever I'm editing it and like about to send it out and stuff, I did, but I don't really just sit back and watch.
You do that yourself?
Yeah, I edited it by myself.
Whoa, okay. So you got multiple talents here, so we might need to put you on the production team over here at SportsLifeTalk. You adding up just stuff like that. Dog, so I mean, have you really sat back? I know this is your last year. This is 2024. You're going through this last season with your brothers. You've been there with them for 6 years. This is going to be your 7th year, your final year. You got to go against all your rivals again. You got to try to win your second state championship and 3-time All-State. But have you really sat back and just kind of soaked it all up, what you've been able to accomplish in such a short amount of time? Look at your accolades, brother. You the district MVP. You was a sophomore All-American at Max Preps. You've done so much in such a small amount of time. Have you been able to digest it all?
I wouldn't say I have. I mean, I feel like I just can't. You can't stop until it's over. Like I don't like looking back. I just keep working. You know. It's really.
Well, I love that energy, man. I love that, bro. I'm gonna say it again. Y'all can get mad at me. Leave it in the comments. Tell me about it. But y'all gotta go watch this kid's highlight film. This boy is electric. I'm gonna start calling him the Tesla. This boy's Tesla, Jack Tesla. Hey, when y'all see me with them 33 Tesla t-shirts on, y'all know what it is. This boy's electric, man. He all power. He all go. So I'm just telling you, y'all gotta check him out, man. So let's talk a little bit about the recruitment process, because anybody that goes and plays for Army, who has a good program, by the way. I don't know if y'all have been watching, but Army been busting heads over the last 4 or 5 years, constantly in the conversation and putting some teams on notice. But it's more than just going to play for Army is more than football. You know what I mean? Let's just be real, man. You laying down your life and you're going to make sacrifices for our country, and if that comes to that, but the fact that you committed to Army says a lot about you from a humanistic perspective, and just the compassion you have and the love for America. What made you decide to pull that trigger and make that commitment a month ago? I'm
big on, like, a lot of people, a lot of my friends, and even some of my family were telling me just wait, like thinking bigger stuff was gonna come. But I've always been a believer that if someone believes in you, you gotta like give them that respect. So I mean, Army was my second offer, They hopped in early. I didn't have to meet them in person. They saw the film. They liked me. So and I went up there, visited, loved it. So I think I was really between them and Air Force towards the end. And I remember I was sitting in a room with like both of their OCs and like their running back coach and the O-line coach, and they were just talking me through the football, and I just really liked it. I knew I was going to commit right then.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something, man. I'm over 40, a little bit over 40, and as I live my life, I got friends who made the decision toward like you did, except they may have just went in just to go through boot camp and do the Army. And, you know, now that we all grown and we got kids and we looking around, and my partner over there is getting money. He's retired from the military at the age of like 42. He's getting bread on the side. He go to the doctor for free. He don't have to pay deposits on his home. I'm like, man, how you doing all this? He's like, man, the Army take care of me. So look, for all, I hate to, be who you want to be. What is it, Kevin? What's the saying? Be all that you can be. Be all that you can be out there, ladies and gentlemen. If you got that opportunity and you got that type of courage, that kind of chest, stick your chest out for them, Jack, so they can see what that's an Army chest. That's an Army chest. You got to have that kind of chest that you could go and perform that, because it's a lot of rewards in it for the end for your sacrifice, man. But Jack, we're gonna get to the good stuff, man. We're gonna get to the good stuff. So let's talk a little bit about the last year of high school football. Are you excited? I mean, what are you looking forward most about this final year of playing at Austin Westlake and continuing that heritage?
Just win state. I just want to keep the legacy going. I mean, all these people I've played with since I was a sophomore. I mean, it's just really for them, because they kept it going. They've won state. Last year we came up a bit short, but I know that we got to get right back. I lose sleep about winning state. Like, that's all I want to do, you know?
That's all you want to do is win state?
Yeah, I can't. I mean, obviously I'm going to enjoy the season. You can't, like, overlook games. I mean, first game I'm thinking about is our first game, obviously, but I just know the end goal.
All right, so it sounds like you got something on your mind. So what's the team? What's the game you got circled right now? Because Kevin, how far is Austin? We got a busy schedule this fall. It's gonna be crazy for us this fall, but we might be able to figure out a way to get to see, especially if y'all make it to state. The state here in Dallas, Texas, KT, at Jerry's World. Okay, yeah. So hopefully y'all will make it back to state. But if not, we're gonna try to come see you before state. What's that game you got circled on your schedule? You like B. Jones, Mount to the South, be in the house because I'm doing work.
So I mean, I got several games, if I could say. So, Lake Travis, which is like earlier in the season, that's our biggest rival. And then we got Dripping Springs too, which is later in the season, but they're really good. They went to like the 4th or 5th round last year. But then that game I really want is we lost it last year against North Shore. So that's probably, but that's the game I'm thinking about.
Wait a minute, Jack. Now, wait a minute. Now, everybody know Austin Chaparral, the Chaps, but we also know North Shore. You sure you and your band of brothers is about that smoke?
Promise you, bro.
Wait, Kevin. What date is that, man? Somebody pull it up and leave it in the comments. Somebody leave it in the chat. The date of that game, so we can go ahead and get that on the schedule. We might have to go live like ESPN out there at that thing. We might have to set up a table and talk about it on site. Hey, the Austin Westlake versus North Shore. But speaking of rivalries, Jack K, welcome to the championship rounds. This is the part of the show with KT and I. We do a little bit of one-on-one. We take the gloves off, right? Or actually, we put the gloves on, don't we, KT? We put the gloves on, but you are now officially calling all of the shots. Have you ever played a game called Would You Rather before, my guy?
I have.
All right, so the rules are very simple, ladies and gentlemen. We'll make a creative scenario for Jack. Whichever one of those scenarios Jack likes the best, he'll select. That host will gain a point. The first host to get 2 points or the best out of 3 will win this episode's game of championship rounds. KT is the current and defending champion. All right. So, Kevin, I'll let you get us kicked off, man. Let's go.
All right. Would you rather become an All-American and the Player of the Year candidate for Army, or
would you rather be Army win the national championship and you be a major cog in the wheel, just a real strong contributor to the program?
National championship, I gotta say.
This kid's smart. He just got heart. That's all it is. It's just pure heart, ladies and gentlemen. When y'all look up tough, y'all gonna see a picture of Jack Kayser. All right, here we go. Round number 2. Would you rather have Netflix come to Austin Westlake and film you guys for the senior season and follow y'all around the school, your coaches, you and some of your teammates, kind of like a Last Chance U style documentary, or
host your own food show on ESPN where you interview college and professional athletes while eating at their favorite place to eat in their hometowns?
So I gotta say Netflix come and get a documentary of our team. I'm sorry.
I mean, everybody already know about y'all, man. Netflix don't need to be there, but okay.
But you know what that means, don't it, Jack? That means that the belt will be changing hands this episode. So, KT, you can stand down, sir. You can just relax, because
will you just come on and stop talking about? I'm tired of you talking.
So, Jack, for the final round, KT and I, we big time sneakerheads. All right. Part of what we do is we go live on Wednesday nights, and we do a live show. We just hang out with the Sports Life Talk family, so people can interact with us in a two-way conversation. So we more than welcome for all of you guys out there that are rocking with us right now to come hang out with us. It's not just sports, it's life, it's entertainment, it's pop culture, and it's fashion. And so my segment in that show is called The Drop. And I talk about a new pair of sneakers every week that I think we all should go out and get. And we all just kind of say if we like them or not. So with that being said, before the show, we decided to pick a pair of sneakers that we thought would represent you the best. Okay, JK? So here we go, Tesla. We're going to show the shoes on the screen. And whichever pair of sneakers you select, that host will gain the last final point of this show and either avoid the sweep or be crowned. And I promise y'all gonna hear about it. All right, Jack. So all I need you to do is say, hold that sneaker on 3, okay?
Okay.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Hold that sneaker. I gotta go with the head coach.
Oh, man,
thank you for not letting me get swept.
This is Army, man.
He made this. You just get your belt and celebrate. He made his decision. Goodness. No. Yeah, that's right. Y'all say it with me. MOTS. Let's go, Austin. What is it, Taco Shack? That's when we going to eat at Taco Shack. I hope I'm going to Taco Bell. Y'all go to Taco Shack. I'm going to Taco Bell.
We got to get that JK pack, man.
Okay,
that Tesla
right,
pack.
You're right.
All right, here we go. All right, Jack, when the title of the show, Sports Life Talks, you got next, all right? Now we got to tell everybody, what does the future hold for you, my guy? We got to tell everybody what to look forward to. And I mean, just imagine, treat this question as your vision board. If you were to create a vision board next week, what would you put on that vision board?
So, I mean, finish up my high school career, finish a state champion, finish all my accolades. I think I'm a couple touchdowns away from the rushing touchdown record at Westlake. So I just get that, and then in college, do the best I can, help out my team the best I can, win a lot of games, and then beat Navy, obviously.
Hey, Kevin, that started early, didn't it? Boy, he ain't even out of high school yet. He on Navy head. Beat Navy. They got that ingrained in them. All right, Jack, man. This is the last serious question. We're gonna get up out of here, brother. This is it, man. I know you get to look forward to hanging out with your friends and your brothers for the last season, but there's a legacy be left, man. How do you want to be remembered when ESPN or Last Chance U style documentary goes up to your coaches and some of your old teachers and some of your old teammates? How do you want to be remembered in your legacy at Austin Westlake?
Just a stand-up person that never let my team down and never let the Westlake community down, and just finish that on top. I don't want to be the one where we kind of drop down and I let the legacy drop. I let our program drop. I want to be remembered as someone that just kept it going, like all the people before me.
All right. Do you have any shout-outs you want to give?
Shout out Coach Salazar. Shout out my mom, obviously. Couldn't be here without her. Shout out Coach Rhodes, Coach Wiesing, everybody. Yeah.
All right. So this is the part of the show where you get a chance to call the person that you think should have next. Tell them, hey, I got a chance to rock with B. Jones and KT. I told them my story. Why don't you do the same thing? With that said, Jack, who are you calling out? Who should have next?
I said 𝐸𝐸 my teammate. He's
what position does he play?
He's a receiver. He's committed. He just committed to Houston.
All right.
His brother plays at USC. But yeah, he runs like a 10-3, 100 meter. He was like 7th in the state, so yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to say, he a burner.
Yeah.
My goodness. Okay, 𝐸𝐸. Yeah, your ticket has been punched, sir. Welcome. We can't wait to have you on the show. We're going to be reaching out to you real soon so you can come tell us your story. But Jack Kayser, you got Next, man. I love your energy, young man. I love your vibe. I love what you're doing. I love your heart, your tenacity. You are extraordinary and elite. You deserve a yeet. Hey, Sports Life Talk Nation, thank y'all again. This is your opportunity. If you didn't smash the subscribe button by now, come on now. What you waiting on? We earned it. We did it the right way. Come on, be about this positivity and inspiration. Make sure y'all go and like and subscribe and do all of the other jazz. One word, at Sports Life Talk. We everywhere. So on your social media content, we dropping it daily. We giving y'all gems daily. Whether it's a new show, whether it's a clip, something. We feeding y'all. We feeding y'all. So make sure y'all go and follow us on those different platforms and go visit us at Sports Life Talk or SLTYouGotnext.com. SLTYouGotnext.com. If you are somebody out there, you're like, ooh, I want to be on this show. I thought that was pretty dope. I think I can hang with the guys. You know what I'm saying? Come on, tell us your story. Go to the nominations tab on our website and tell us why you deserve to be on the show, and we will give you an opportunity. We'll check you out. All right, we'll audition you and see if we can make it happen. Okay. All right then, KT, man, let's get up out of here, brother. I'm gonna let you close us out.
B Jones, you know when I asked the superhero question, right? I was hoping he said Jack. He could have said something like, "Man, I'm incredible" or something like that. I was hoping he went there, but anyway. Jack, thank you so much for rocking with us, man. Whatever you need from us, please let us know. And we can't wait to make it probably the Dripping Springs, North Shore. We come to one of those games. Yeah. So just be on the lookout for us, man.
Sure. Appreciate
Tesla, when y'all call and get that boy the NIL deal, I want my 3%. Somebody holler at me if Jack get a Tesla deal with an NIL. Because that boy's electric. Yo, Jack, you the truth, man. We're going to be down there to see you. We're going to come to hang out with you, man. Welcome to the family. Sports Life Talk Nation. We love y'all. Stay safe. Be blessed. Respect each other and love one another, because together we are better, and keep dreaming big. Because you never know, your story may be the next one featured on Sports Life Talks. You got next. Yeet.
See what's crazy is I knew you had next, because you always working, you always grinding, you're in your bag because you're always working. Like in due time, I knew you got next. Oh, you did it, huh? Crack the code. You got next, you smashing goals. You want next, you need exposure. Well, Sports Life Talk got the baddest show, like the baddest in the room. Podcast to tune into just for you to talk your shit. Talk your mushroom. You are what you eat and you should consume. Sports Life Talk from the late night to the afternoon, then rest repeat. Hit the like, leave a comment, or subscribe so you don't miss a beat. You got next is a small taste of a winning meal from a chef type of celebrity. What's up next is you, at least you better be. Yeah, you got next, yeah, I can feel it.